Alright, this is Angel Marquez showing you finals of the US 18 Nationals, I think in 1967. Jim Jacobs, my old friend Marty Decatur, I used to play with that guy, he's a good guy. He died, unfortunately. Against the Obert brothers. I'm sure some people out there have heard of them. Carl Obert, Oscar Obert, Ruby Obert. But that's Carl and Oscar. It's a lefty-righty. Now, one thing you'll notice in this game, by the way, that the lefty, on four walls, the lefty plays on the left side, while the righty plays on the right side. You don't do that in one wall. It's played totally different, okay? And I don't know how long this video is going to last, but of course I'm going to get it all because I have like 3 hours now on freaking YouTube. Okay? Because, see, this way, the strong hands are on the wall. You understand? That's why it's played that way. As you can see, the righty-righties play, normal. But the lefty-righties, I don't know how, I guess lefty-lefties, there's no way to change that. So it kind of keeps the weak hands in the middle of the court, while the strong hands are against the walls, which is the hardest balls to hit off the walls, which are weak hands, but not with your strong hands. All right, that's Carl Obert is the lefty, and his brother is obviously the righty. They're the guys in the back. That's Marty diving for the ball, and he just got pulverized by Oscar. All right, so the front team, that's Jimmy serves the ball. Jimmy Jacobs, boom, serves it. Oscar hits it. Front team is Jimmy Jacobs and Marty Decatur. By the way, they won like 12 national titles, I believe, and 12 nationals. They claimed they never lost a match in 7 years, 8 years, or something like that. I wouldn't doubt it. They were a great team, See, that's what I'm talking about, you guys out there, They're always complaining about, man, I never can play anybody, I'm always getting my ass in double. You gotta find somebody who compliments you, and always remember, it's the best team that wins, not the best players. You see, Jimmy teamed with Brooke Herskowitz, and they never won a tournament together. On paper, they look like, a monster super deluxe team. But they never won a tournament together. Two of the greatest singles players out there. But when Jimmy teamed up with this guy, man, he would forget about it. That's exactly what happened to me, by the way. I found a partner, and I won 2 nationals with 2 different guys. And I became a very, very good doubles player when I was pure singles, and I couldn't play for crap doubles. Nice shot. Alright, so, this is how you play doubles, by the way. It looks kind of weird. Just like, damn, how can you play doubles on such a crowded court? I mean, if you're in a box, but you'd be surprised how big four-wall courts are. They are pretty damn big, 20 by 40, I believe. So there's a lot of room. There really is, and of course, everybody has to get out the way. Now, to take this out, these guys aren't wearing eye guards. They weren't wearing eye guards back in the day. So you're gonna get. Chances are you're gonna get clobbered. But they weren't wearing any type of eye protection at all. So, and believe me, that ball coming off the back wall comes off very, very fast. Very fast. So thank God for eye guards. That's why you should always wear eye guards, people. Even in Big Blue, if you have to, because that ball can take your eye out. But it takes a little getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's fine. Alright, let me get back to the action. Okay, Oscar serves the ball across the court. Well, whatever. Okay, Carl hits it up to the ceiling. Now they get in the ceiling rally. Bam! I'm getting better and better, after my hip replacement. So, matter of fact, tomorrow I think I'm just going to sneak on the court and hit the ball around with my cane. I'm not going to get crazy. I gotta get some kind of exercise. Walking is great, but I think, just hitting the ball around would be a little better. Just nice and easy. I won't hurt myself. Doing what I gotta do. It's been 4 weeks. I'm approaching 4 weeks, so that's alright. Alright? So this is the Forward Nationals. Oscar Obert, Carl Obert, Jim Jacobs, and Marty Decatur. 1967. Bam, look at that freaking shot. The Oberts won a lot of titles. not just in singles but in doubles. You know, it's a funny thing, but they always played in tournaments, and they always eventually they ran into one another, and they played each other. I'm sure they played hard, you know, but they kept it in the family. You know, that they did. Diving, bam, bam. Don't go through the freaking glass, Jim. All right. It's a wild and woolly game. I mean, look at this. You know, a lot of movement. Bam. That was a beautiful shot. You know what he did? He hooked it. He hooked it. Bam. Look at this. Look at this. It's a beautiful game. You know, four walls is a beautiful game. I'm sorry I never played four walls. You know, I would have been a damn good four wall player. But hey, you know, when you're a kid, the only time I remember ever playing four walls was when I was a kid. We went up to this YMCA. We played racquetball actually. I got my ass kicked. Me and my friend went to play some old men, and they gave us that old man style, and they kicked their ass. First time I ever was stepped into a four wall court was right there. Well, one of my friends got really good playing now, you know. So occasionally I went there. Then later on I got into the game. You know, I started playing racquetball. It's funny that my first introduction was playing racquetball. Got pretty good though. You know, won a couple tournaments. Occasionally I played in a B singles. I remember. I think I lost one in the second round in four-wall handball, and I played in a B singles. So I did play in a couple of Bs, but they were in different games. You know, and three-wall handball also. So, you know, when I ventured into other games, I won a C and a B. You know, you got to start from the ground, but you got to work your way up. And, you know, I may have played in Bs, but, you know, my intention was once I win that, I'm in the A's, and that's exactly what happened. I won a B four-wall tournament, and I went straight into the A's. See? I won a C, went straight back into the Bs, and after I won that, I went straight to the A's. See? I waste no time, brother. I waste no time. And in four-wall handball, because I went straight to the B's, you know, period. I didn't think I knew I didn't belong in the freaking C's. All right, this is the end of the match. They won, by the way. Okay, this is a documentary, by the way, on Jim Jacobs. Okay, now I want to show you this match. This is Paul Haber, guy that I learned from, by the way. I mean, from his book, against Jimmy Jacobs. Champion versus champion. Alright, in an exhibition match, Paul was the guy who just whipped the ball there, is the current champion. I think he won like 5 titles against, of course, Jimmy Jacobs. Jimmy kicked his ass. I mean, this is at the 96 Street Wide. They split, so this is the tiebreaker, I believe. And it goes to show you, man. Imagine, this guy's a champ, and Jimmy's taking him apart. You know, that's how good this guy was. That even after he's not even playing anymore, and he's taking down the current national champion. But this guy, you know, Paul's great, but he don't kill nothing. You know, it's like he's a defensive specialist. You know, that's the name of his game. He's not an aggressive player. So this is a rare match, you know, with Jimmy Jacobs versus Paul Haber, the current champion. Very stylish, you know, very stylish. That's what I liked about him, you know. When I saw the book, he had this beautiful form. And remember, that's how I pay attention to, you know what I mean? When you're watching these guys play, watch their footwork, watch how they move, you understand? Watch how they execute shots, watch how they use their 2 hands, you know what I mean? Watch how they keep their eye on the ball. See, that's the things you want to learn. If you're not into four walls, don't look at that, you know? Look at watch the shot, bam, look at this, you see? Watch how he takes advantage of opportunities. Right, because you're looking at 2 all-time greats here, again. Okay? Those are the things you have to look at. Okay? Don't, you know, I gotta look at it, you know, forget about it. You know, they're playing forwards, wrong. Look at that. Look how intelligent shit. He was expecting a power shot, and he got a tap shot. Okay? Always keep your eye on the ball. See what happened? They collided. You gotta get out the way. Boom. It looks like Paul, you know, it's getting kind of pissed off because he's getting rocked. Boom. See? Boom. Ceiling shot. But you'll say, man, see, Jimmy's killing the ball, and that's why he's, winning, and he's got big freaking hooks. Paulie, all he seems to be doing is just, moving the ball around. He's not a key. That's not his game. Watch your shot. Whoosh! All right, nice. Boom! All right, clobbered him. And that's the name of the game. You got your shot. Go for it. But in forward, like I tell you, it has to do with a lot of keep the guy in the back. Keep the guy in the back. Hit passing shots a lot. Hit passing shots a lot. Even though you look like a killer, no, sometimes it's better to keep the ball driving them to the back. Drive them to the back. Over and over again. See? Now if you notice that Paul is in the back. Okay, here you go again. See? Now, did you see how Jimmy stayed in the back? Because he anticipates a ceiling shot, see that? Instead of maybe I should go for a shot. Okay. Now remember that you can cross each other in this game. If you notice they're crossing, because the ball hasn't come by yet. So crossing the ball is legal in this game. See that? Boom! Look at that freaking shot. That's what I mean. Look at the intelligence. Yeah. And like I say, these guys are all-time greats. And that's from an all-time great saying that, For all you people out there, if you never had an opportunity to play 4 walls, you're missing out. If you never have an opportunity to play 3 walls, you're missing out. Big Blue, remember. And I'm going to say that a lot of people aren't going to like it, but Big Blue handball is not handball. This is handball. This is handball. 3 walls is handball. 1 wall, little ball is handball. It's the purest form of the game because it's a game that's been around forever. Big pink softballs. Remember, pink ball games were, and I guess the Pinsy Pinky at the time before my time, those balls were used for different sports. They were used for stick ball, stoop ball, punch ball, Chinese handball. That ball is being used for a lot of things besides handball. It wasn't a handball, it was just a ball that you played all these wonderful street games, Stick ball. Which today they don't play that anymore. Those games have died. So it's not really it's the ball, it's not really a handball. It's for many different sports. But today, unfortunately, all those sports died out. So that's why we're only using the Big Blue ball for handball. That's it. But it's still not a handball. It's still not the game. The purest form of game is with the small ball, the handball, the official handball, which has been around forever. Remember that. It was organized. It was run by the AAU. It was run by the USHA. You understand? Alright, back to the action here. We're getting to the nitty-gritty here. Paulie's going to slam the wall and he's going to hurt. Between me and you, I think he's faking it. Look at that shot. Look at that. Little finesse. You didn't expect it. Boom. Well, I don't know why. See, Paulie's very flashy. If you notice, very flashy. Boom. Second gen. His father was Sam Haber, so his father was a really good player too. Look at that shot. There he goes. He smashed into the wall and he's done. All right, it's Angel Marquez showing you some 4 walls. Ober Brothers showing you Paul Haber versus Jimmy Jacobson, talking a little bit about. Alright, Angel Marquez signing off. Take care.